Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Mountaineers Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack and the Dallas Mountaineers. John Mendola along with Jay Meniscus back with you. And Jay, it's only been a few days, 6 nights ago. These two teams went at it, and because of the way the schedule worked out, they're supposed to play earlier in the season. We usually see 2-3 weeks. We're getting a game within a week.
Yeah, a couple days removed from a really hard-fought battle, like you said, just about a week ago. So it's going to be interesting to see if, what adjustments teams make. It was hard-fought, pretty equal game, I thought, just about a week ago.
And the Wolfpack now have lost to Berwick at home, hard-fought, 2-1 loss. Lost to Dallas, 3-2, and have lost to Wyoming Valley West 2-1. So 3 one-goal games. Tough pill to swallow. But nonetheless, Dallas has to be prepared. I think automatically they're fired up after last week's game.
I think so, and they, like you said, they've been in a lot of these games, very, very close games. And actually, from a couple I saw, I thought they almost dominated some of those games, just didn't get the win. So, going to be interesting to see which lineup they come out with. We noticed the other night when they played Miami Valley West, they came out with a little bit different formation. 2 forwards. When they played Dallas last week, they had 1 forward up high. So we'll see what they come out with tonight.
Experienced officiating crew with us tonight. We'll expect this to be as good as it gets between the Wolfpack and the Mountaineers tonight, as we will see Dallas in blue, Wilkes-Barre in white. And there's number 18, Kaylin Gallagher. She will be up top. She'll be joined by Elizabeth Biglone, Jordan Mead, and we'll get a whole lot of number 17, Megan McNeely, tonight. And you'll see the 2 players that probably hustle the most on this team, Kira Pomerink and Olivia Meniscus there in the middle. As it goes backwards to McNeely, loves to send it back to her defenders as they tend to roll up. It'll be Harder and Mendola now, a 2-on-3. Harder trying to take it down on her own. Crystal Harder with a boomer right to Morgan Solano, and that'll be the first shot of the game within the first 15 seconds.
So it did look like the Wolfpack came out with a formation they switched to the other night with Crystal Harder and Issa Mendola up top with 2 forwards. It was 1 last time. Looks like 2, so it looks like they're going to try and go in the attack a little bit more tonight.
And here is Olivia Meniscus. Meniscus now will boot it down. Kicked there by Brigido. Mendola will try to plop it through, but it will be Meniscus right there. So here is McNeely now getting it over to Pomerink. Pomerink, Ardo Boyko trying to come up on her, and then on that far outside, the freshman De Silva will send it down. It'll be interrupted over there as Jordan Mead tries to go. Bodies all over the place, and then kicked away Brigido. It'll go right over to Pomerink's knee. And that'll be Haley Krisnavich back to Crystal Harder. Harder will try to take on the freshman defender. It's Mendola with 3 players in the middle. Going to be tough to pull away from that, and Carver goes off her leg. Brigido now will have an opportunity on this far left. She'll boot it in, get it towards Mendola off her leg, and then Caitlin Conrad sends that away. Nice defense there by Conrad.
Big punt by by Morgan, the goalie for Dallas, about 45 yards.
So here going forward, but Caitlin Conrad will let Morgan Solano get that going. So Mackenzie Evans is hanging back as the stopper here for Wilkes-Barre area. Brigido off her head. Back over to Lindsay Sims, who likes to get in that mix offensively. To Gianna Mendola now back over to Evans, and then Sims. And Meniscus now wins it. Short little pass over to McNeely. She'll send it forward to Viglone. Griskevich over there. Brigido will try to hustle back. And now it'll go back over to McNeely. McNeely now will take on Krisnavich. Gets by her. Her and Lindsay Sims battle in the center. They both kind of make a little adjustment. McNeely with her foot. And she's okay. I think just kind of loosened up the spike a little bit. And then it'll be a push from behind. Gallagher and Evans and Mendola. Gianna Mendola will come over to take this kick.
Yeah, as we saw last week, Gianna Mendola's got a heck of a shot, a foot here. She could probably put this right into the box from there. So we'll see if she can get it that far. Oh, a little bit of miss kick. I jinxed her.
So and now it's Sims. Takes Meniscus down as just kind of, I think the feet got caught up. Now Sims tries to pickpocket that. And now it'll go over to number 20 and back over to Viglone. Now it'll be Evans. Evans tries to do something with it. Back over to Griskevich. And Meniscus gets on it. And then Krisnavich back to McNeely for Dallas area. So here's Megan McNeely now with the foot on the ball. And she'll send it to Viglone. Viglone now with a footsie race to Mendola. She'll try to send it over, and it'll get a corner out of it. It goes off Mendola's foot.
So pretty quick start. Looks like Wolfpack having a really coming out a little more aggressive than last week.
So McNeely does a good job with these corner kicks. She's going to send it over.
Looks like the Wolfpack pulls every single player back. So they're really going to try and defend this, not give up a quick one.
McNeely falls on that, off a body, and oh, man, that almost went in.
I think it rode across the front of the bar.
So luckily there, great play by Megan McNeely getting that thing across on the corner. She'll just head over to the other side, get a little 70-yard sprint, and try to do it again. Wolfpack have to be very aggressive here at this point. As
Looks
McNeely,
like they're going to send Dallas had 2 people back. Looks like they're going to send Caitlin Conrad up into there since there's no Wolfpack up here.
Meniscus on a run right there off of Mendola's body and then kicked away by Sims. Now it'll be Harder. Harder gets across Mendola. She's got a couple of players here. Sends it back towards Harder, and it'll go off of Dallas. So the Wolfpack not out of dodge totally, but tried to at least get a little run in there. Pomerink trying to keep it busy, and she does. Now it'll be Jordan Mead shot down over there, and then it'll go out as Pomerink and Chris Navage go head-to-head. Pomerink gets a throw in. Ardo Boyko sends it deep off of De Silva. It'll be back towards the center and back to Pomerink. Now Meniscus trying to get it over to McNeely, but is controlled here by the Wolfpack. Now back over towards Meniscus, and Ardo Boyko will come up here for the Wolfpack. Patience, I would say, for the Wolfpack, one of the keys today. Harder hits it right to McNeely and then puts her hand on her head like, wait, we're not on the same team this weekend. Now this ball sent down, and Viglone not able to catch it. So
just a little bit long through there. Good attempt, good try. Trying to get run and get the ball, switch the side of the field down there.
Funny stories, McNeely and Harder playing a team. We mentioned this last week in New Jersey. You could have thought, is it possible for a moment that Crystal Harder thinks, hey, there's Megan, she's open. But wait, we're on different teams today. So 2 very good soccer players, that's for sure. It's going to head out towards Isa Mendola. Pomerink right in her pocket. Now over to Harder. Harder will see what she can do. She got somebody running down and gets it over towards Chris Navage. Back over to Sims. It is blocked away there by Conrad. Ardo Boyko steps forward, and she'll get it over to Evans. Evans now will look over towards Brigido. Brigido looking to make a little room. Nice give and go, but a nice crash over there by number 20, Bodoni. Now Viglone battling with Chris Navage. Viglone looking to send this thing, and it'll be Gallagher and Mendola. Gallagher and Mendola in a foot race. Mendola with a little body work there. Gallagher, and then kicked out as Gallagher. Does it go out on the Wolfpack? I think so. I think it'll be a throw in here from Dallas. So nice job by Gallagher down there. And we'll get a substitution as Carver comes out here in the first 7 minutes or so. What a kick there by Gallagher. Shot right near the goal and then finally cleared. But Megan McNeely's going to rip this high. It'll be field goal-like as Megan McNeely got her foot on that, Jay.
Yeah, just a little bit high. So first sub for Dallas, looks like it was Claudia Carver and brought in Scarlett Tomasic coming in for her, so on the right back.
So Scarlett Hobson-Tomasic is now into the game. She is a freshman. She'll wear number 12. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. No score between the Wolfpack and the Mountaineers. Off of a footsie there and then back over. It'll go to the defender. Getting towards the center, but it'll be Olivia Meniscus controlling there. And Crystal Harder tries to chase her. Ardo Boyko, Jordan Mead, and Ardo Boyko just gets rid of it. And it'll be a throw in here from Dallas down the far end. So Brigido will run all the way back. Viglone is really wide over on this side. Probably about 15 yards away from the nearest defender.
So I don't know if you noticed, John, a little bit when the Wolfpack gets in an attack, they have Bonita Brigido really sneaking up this left side, really starting to put 3 people into the attack. Way different than last week when they played the whole first half with 1 player higher. So definitely a different strategy coming out here for the Wolfpack. Early on, looks like it's working.
That ball was kicked back, and it'll be a corner kick here. Again, you got to limit the mistakes. Brigido just tried to clear it. She had a offensive player behind her. And now Dallas will make a charge towards the net with a McNeely kick off of Meniscus' head and a goal for Dallas. So Olivia Meniscus uses the bun on her head, I guess, as an advantage. So she had a couple of goals last week against the Wolfpack and comes back again, and you go back to, giving less opportunities for Dallas. Dallas is going to capitalize on those, and there is a goal. It is 1-0, the Mountaineers.
Nice corner kick taken by Megan McNeely and put it right on Liv's head, and she was able to finish.
So Pomerink now will try to clear that. It'll be then De Silva, and then back over it'll be Evans. Evans heads it. Meniscus heads it. Sims. And now it'll be Chris Navage tries to get it to Conrad. As Harder and Mendola try to lurk back there, but Dallas gets an attack going. Ardo Boyko picks the pocket there of Jordan Mead. It'll be a throw-in. So typical Dallas, they score early and put some more pressure on you. And just had a whole lot of fundamentals. Finishing a corner kick. Mead is going to send it across. And, whew, that was scary. Gianna Mendola got her foot on it. Luckily, it didn't go in for their own goal.
Little ricochet. Another corner kick for Dallas.
Trying to hang back there with Gallagher. We appreciate you joining us on the Boxcast app tonight. Or, of course, you could join us on YouTube Live. So a shot there. Meniscus tries to get it over. Now it'll go back. McNeely. McNeely will make an extra move, get a ripper. It'll be low, still alive, and then we'll say offsides.
Looks like offsides. Looked like Jordan might have been on the baseline there, still from the corner kick. End line, excuse me.
So Jordan Mead was hanging down low. This will be kicked out by number 13, Gianna Mendola. We'll boom that out towards the 30. But enough here for Dallas to get an opportunity. It'll be McNeely. She'll be chased by Mendola. Kicks it over to the side. That is Jordan Mead. Jordan Mead sends it over towards the center. Gallagher's over there. Gallagher sends it over. Pomerink's going to have an opportunity, but pickpocketed by Evans. So Mackenzie Evans with nice defense tries to make a move, and she'll send it towards the far side. Caitlin Harder chasing. Crystal Harder chasing Caitlin Conrad, that is. And now Chris Navage, nice little footsie move, gets it towards the center. Sims will come back the other way. Going to be a little late here as Brigido is harassed over there by two players, and Viglone will get a leg on her. It'll be a direct kick here by the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Mendola from about 55 out.
I think her last goal kick was about 55 yards, so we'll see where she puts this.
So here comes Mendola's kick. Oh, boom this. Nice and high. Going to be shy off of De Silva's head for Dallas. It'll end up being a corner here for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. So Issa Mendola will head over there. And now we'll get a substitution. Maya Corcoran is in. Griskevich, Ardo Boyko, and Gianna Mendola hanging back. Issa Mendola's kick is Crystal Harder off the crossbar. And Megan McNeely kicks it on out of there as Jordan Mead will chase that, tries to keep it in. It'll go out on Dallas.
Great volley by Crystal. They'll be able to get that on goal off the bar. Unfortunate it went off the bar.
Corcoran, now Mead. And Mead gets by Ardo Boyko. They got numbers. It's McNeely. Mendola's going to come up. They got an open player down the other end. Mendola trying to slow down McNeely. And it'll slow down Morgan McNeely. She had a wide open player. Not sure if she was going to be on sides, but it was Gallagher down there. Harder. Now Mendola trying to see if she could go forward. She got 1-on-3, 1-on-4. Here comes Harder on that far side. Looking to see if she can slide it. She does. It's got to be a little long. Could Crystal Harder get to it? Just a little too much on that pass. 27-18 on the board. Dallas leads 1-0 over the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Here is Morgan Solano now. We'll kick it out. So Solano's kick goes off of Mendola's body, and Olivia Meniscus hits off of her. Ardo Boyko gets it to Evans. Evans will try to slide it over to Corcoran, get it to Harder. Harder trying to take on Meniscus, and she boots it towards Caitlin Conrad, and then it'll go out. Get a throw in on that far side. It will be Corcoran for Wilkes-Barre area. Pomerink gets her leg on it. Ardo Boyko, Gallagher, and it'll be Meade. So a rush on that far side. Griskevich, she's got a couple of bodies there. She's going to have to squeeze. And Mendola comes over, and Gianna Mendola gets rid of it, but it goes right to a Dallas player, and then it'll go off of Pomerink. So fortunate circumstance there for Wilkes-Barre area as Dallas really went on the attack.
Yeah, quick counterattack. Jordan really took off down that left side like a rocket and forced Gianna Mendola to come out of the middle to try and slow her down. And actually, I think got a little bit lucky that ball had bounced off Kira's leg, Pomerink's leg, or they might have had an attack right down the middle since Gianna had to come out of the middle to defend that.
Harder trying to work it against two young players in Pomerink and De Silva. Gets the throw in, but those are two tough younger players there for Dallas area. Off of Pomerink's head. Meade will battle. They'll send it deep. And now Issa Mendola loses the ball for a quick second, and now she'll try to regain and grab it. She sends it over and goes off of the defender. So they tried to get it over towards Brigido. Rush there from Krisnavage. Now it'll be Olivia Meniscus, clears that thing deep. Beautiful play by Olivia Meniscus. And looks like Farrell will kick it out. 25 minutes to play here in the first half. 1-0. Dallas leads the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack on Olivia Meniscus' header. Here is McNeely. McNeely now chased by Evans. McNeely playing it backwards, plays it over to De Silva. De Silva will try to keep it in. It's going to be close, and she does do just that. De Silva will pluck it through to the middle, and Krisnavage will get there, but Gallagher will too. So Dallas just out hustling the Wolfpack by a little bit tonight, and that right now gives them a 1-0 lead. Big Lone got to slide it towards McNeely. McNeely makes a little footsie move, and McNeely working it backwards, and she'll get off a shot and goes off of Griskevich's head and then goes out as it was wide.
Looks like a corner kick, Dallas.
So another opportunity here for Dallas as McNeely's corner kicks just seem to be in the right spot.
And it looks like the Wolfpack's pulling just about everyone back again, which is letting Dallas start to send just about everyone forward.
Oh, hangs in the right spot off a body, finally kicked away, Farrell. But that was another dangerous play. Boy, Wilkes-Barre has to figure that out in a hurry. Could Harder find Mendola, trying to stay onside. It's going to be a foot race. Morgan Solano should have came out and decides to come out late and almost paid for it.
Yeah, she really hesitated a little bit there. She could have come off her line right away. Wouldn't even have been a foot race then. But she got out there in time and be able to get it out of there.
So now it'll head over and it'll be a foul right there. They'll say a corralling there by Meade. So this will bring up, about a 28-yard kick from Gianna Mendola on Morgan Solano. Reset the ball. Pomerink will be there and Meade will be there. They'll get 10. Mendola's kick is high and just snared by Morgan Solano. So a beautiful play there by Solano to grab that out of the air. And now McNeely just waiting for Vic Lone to come down.
And Dallas should send it forward now. Held it a few touches too many. We had to slow down the counterattack.
So Gallagher, raced by Gianna Mendola. Gallagher still going. And Kaylin Gallagher shoots and scores.
Yeah, Wolfpack really had everyone forward for that corner kick. Had two back. Morgan caught that. The Dallas goalie caught that ball, got it out really quick. Started the counterattack. Really good pass. I actually could have been a little bit faster. I thought Dallas held the ball off, but held the ball getting it forward a little too slow there with Bigalone. But she got it forward just in time with a great pass. And
Dallas right now dominating tonight. That was unusual. Mendola usually a little more aggressive and just kind of took a half a step, and then Gallagher just burst by her.
Yeah, usually she's such a tough defender. You would see her win that tackle there.
So here comes the Wolfpack. They're going to have to battle back, and not something that they give up on. They're going to keep battling, but just something that scoring goals. They've scored a lot of goals in one-sided games, but it's been tight pickings against some of the better teams in the league. Meade now sends it across. Now they'll get it over to McNeely. She's going to shoot and goes high. So Megan McNeely just likes to pull and try to rip one from 25-30, and she's been pretty successful this year.
Yeah, one of the things I see is interesting, John, is that the Wolfpack's field is about 15 yards thinner, less wide than Dallas. And you come up here, and it's different to go to different fields. I thought Dallas might have struggled when they were there because they're not used to the narrowness. And now you get up to Dallas, but a lot of time left in this game, and one goal, and someone's back in the game. So
Let's see what Crystal Harder, we know she's hungry here, has a lot of goals this year. She'll take her time trying to see what she can do. Plucks it towards Mendola. Mendola's got a couple of defenders there, and it's a win there for Dallas. Mendola's going to get a yellow card coming from behind. That'll take her off the field.
yeah, it's going to take her off the field for a while. And one of the things that she has to probably watch a little bit with that is it's the most highest scoring duo in the conference with Crystal and Issa Mendola. If you add their goals together, probably one of the more dangerous attacks, if not the most dangerous attack. And really need to be able to keep them both on the field. So
here, this will be Conrad who will kick this thing deep. Meniscus almost hit that and then said, it's coming pretty hard. And just couldn't eye it up coming at that speed. So this will go back over to the middle. Pomerink now will get it the other way. Well, Pomerink is a sophomore. Pomerink again, still with the ball. She'll send it over, and ball still was alive for a second. Now they'll send it over this way. It'll be Gallagher, and now off of Mendola. So Gallagher doing her thing, and then McNeely will get the corner again. Dallas very, very dangerous on these corners. Leading by 2 with 20 minutes and 20 seconds to go. 2020. That's the year we're in. And this one floated high off a couple bodies, not cleared yet. Just putzed around a little bit there, and Dallas had a golden opportunity. What is with the Wolfpack trying to clear that ball? Didn't happen. And then Dallas plays it all the way back 60 yards. No sense of urgency right now from the Wolfpack in clearing that ball defensively, Jay.
yeah, when it's in front of that box, someone's just got to smash it out of there. There's no room to mess around with it. Just get it out in front of that box. Doesn't matter where it goes, besides anywhere but there.
So here's McNeely. Big leg right towards O'Donnell. And Gianna Mendola gets in front of Gallagher, and then it is won by the Wolfpack, but they kick it right to McNeely. McNeely will battle over there and send it over to the other side. Changes the field quite often. They play it back a lot, and Caitlin Conrad now will have it. Tomasic, and beautiful pass almost got through there.
That's my opinion when Dallas is really at their best. When they're spread out, they're switching the field, they're looking to rotate, they're looking to make the other team chase. It really adds for a long game for the other team if they have to chase like that. And they start doing it at certain points, and they play pretty darn good. And then sometimes they just start going straight ahead again.
Macking now. Macking trying to push a player off the ball. No call, and it'll be McNeely. Evans caught flat-footed there by McNeely, and then got a little physical, no call, and then McNeely will take it the other way. McNeely looking for the call, didn't get one. That'll be thrown out, and that'll throw it back in. So now Macking will hustle in. It'll go off the Wolfpack player. Gallagher will send it over towards her friend. Gallagher is playing more physical right now than most of the players, and just brings it every time. Evans running around trying to chase. Ardo Boyka will chase Pomerink, and now it'll be De Silva down that far side. You got to love how the defenders come all the way up here for Dallas to make dangerous possibilities for the Mountaineers. Harder. Ardo Boyko. Ardo Boyko gets pickpocketed over there. She goes down as McNeely gets the ball and plays it back. Now she'll go sideways. So McNeely does the job. Ardo Boyko gets up slowly, but the play will continue. Olivia Meniscus gets one through. It's Viglone. Viglone, and Mendola sends it out. It'll be a corner.
Viglone had Kaylin right in the middle, wide open when Gianna came out and tried to slot it to her and just wasn't able to get it there. Great defensive play by Gianna Mendola.
So Gallagher was over there. This will be a corner opportunity, and we'll get a new defender in and another substitution as Ardo Boyko got banged up. Wolfpack just need, like they don't have right now, the pep in the step. And McNeely sends this one. It's going to be a little bit short. And then will it stay in? Nope. We'll do it again. So 1st and 10, we'll do it again. 17:03 on the clock, 2-0. Dallas leading the Wolfpack. They'll send it over to the middle. Ball still alive. Opportunity Meade, and then stepping in was Layla Macking. Nice play by Macking. Tries to send it out, and then Macking now with her footsie on it. Back over towards Palmerink. Palmerink will win it, and Dallas just has numbers. Here is McNeely. McNeely just playing with the ball. A lot of touches you can tell for her. Here's Olivia Meniscus back. She got to give and go, and Meniscus was wide open over there. Got to go off the Wolfpack body, but who's there? Gallagher, and then falling down. Now Meniscus will track this down and send it over towards the side. They'll get it back towards the middle, and then won by Crystal Harder. Oh, Crystal Herder, that is working a little bit hard. There's Crystal Herder now gets it back towards the middle, back over to Layla Macking at the 16-13 mark. So now it'll be Mackenzie Evans down that far side. Caitlin Conrad takes that thing and kicks it way out there. Nice strong leg.
That play down, yep. Looks like Mendola coming back in.
So Mendola had to sit for a while. Now she's back in. Let's see if she exerts a little energy.
Now she has to be a little bit careful now. She can't make a silly foul because she's already on a card, right? So she's got to play rest of the game with being a little bit careful there.
Olivia Meniscus chasing Lindsay Sims. Sims wins it, but Conrad's there now, or that is Gallagher. And then Sims sends it over to Harder. Harder trying to beat De Silva. Crystal Herder now trying to go the other way. Crystal Herder shoots. Crystal Herder, top of the net, and scores for the Wolfpack.
Great goal. Started in the middle of the field with Lindsay Sims getting it over there. Crystal's made some great moves and was able to put that in the upper right corner.
I don't know how that fit in the top of the net. I thought it was going high, and it just got in that little nook and cranny up top. Great play by Crystal Herder to spark the Wolfpack.
You had to figure there's a lot of time left with a high-scoring team. They were going to get another chance to get back in this. Now the game's back on.
Dallas has dominated thus far tonight. The score is now 2-1, but it has been mostly Dallas. McNeely now will send it over towards the side. Palmerink will come up on her. Palmerink weaving through the defense of the Wolfpack. Sends one over. It'll be wide. She's got a motor that won't quit.
She does. She just goes and goes and goes.
So this will be kicked out here by the Wolfpack. Beautiful night for soccer here in northeastern Pennsylvania. The weather this fall has been absolutely gorgeous. Off of Mendola's foot over to Meniscus. Meniscus will come down. And McNeely falls. Now Macking will get it. Macking will look, kicks it right into Meniscus. Macking over to Herder, that is, and she'll get it over to McNeely. So now it'll be Lindsay Sims, trip from behind there, McNeely. So Gianna Mendola will try to send this down for the Wolfpack, trailing 2-1 to Dallas. She'll boot this thing, gets a little bit of air under it off of Pomerink's leg. And who's going to come up first but Mackenzie Evans. Nice job by Evans. Looking to see what she can find. Evans then boots it over towards the side, and it goes out. So a throw-in now by the Dallas defense to get it towards Viglone. Viglone uses her body very well there. Chris Navage, or is that Farrell over there? And then Evans takes down Viglone. So right now the Wolfpack playing physical but need to play disciplined. Mendola already has a yellow card for the Wolfpack. McNeely boots it. And Meniscus just couldn't get any mustard on that quickly. And then De Silva comes over as Mendola tried to clear it. Now they get it over to Meade. Back over, and there's just bodies everywhere there. Just trying to, where'd the ball go? And now it'll come towards the middle. And Lindsey Sims tries to clear it over towards the side. And then somehow it'll be a long pass here from Herder. Herder over to Evans. Evans trying to keep going. Meniscus right on her tail. Olivia Meniscus trails Mackenzie Evans, and then Evans got a little tired and just dinked it into her leg.
Yeah, good hustle back to get behind the ball by Meniscus.
So here's Farrell trying to get forward. She'll kick it forward, but De Silva's right there. And now it'll be over to Gruskevich. Gruskevich has somebody charging hard. It's Gallagher. Good head play there by Sins. Mendola tried to get it to Herder, but Caitlin Conrad clears that. Now back over for the Wolfpack. It's Farrell. And Gallagher out hustling. Kicks it out, but hustles over at 11:35 to go here in the first half. Kick down, and Mendola trying to stay on it. And McNeely right on top of that. And this will go out. Who's it going to be out on? It's going to be out on Dallas. So Harder and Mendola are down there. It'll be Livingston now with the throw in here. So a little separation you'd like to see there from Herder and Mendola. They're kind of 4 or 5 yards apart from each other. This is a situation where they're not wide. Sims kicks it right to Meniscus. Herder trying to battle over there with Viglone. Herder tries to get in the offense, and then they kick it towards the side. Dallas just playing with it a little bit, and thought maybe they should have cleared it there.
Yeah, I would just had a hard time teeing it up to get it out of there. But good hustle by Crystal Herder, and now looks like it's going to be a Wolfpack throw and deep in the Dallas territory.
So here's the throw in towards Crystal Herder. Meniscus. Meniscus gets her paw on it. It'll go over towards Macking. Macking and Pomerink. Now it's Macking. There's 3-4 Dallas defenders right there. And now it'll be Gallagher. She will take on Gruskevich. Now Gallagher on a roll. And Gruskevich wins it. And Gruskevich boots that out. Nice defense.
Yeah, good recovery back. Yep.
Coming up at the 10-minute mark left here in the first half. And they will run off a defender here for Dallas. I want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service for giving you live high school soccer tonight from Dallas. Meniscus will battle in the center. And it'll be won there by Sims. Sims will kick it over. She got Macking. Try to get it over to Herder. Herder will get it towards McNeely, and McNeely will kick it over to the side as we get a little play there. Back to McNeely. So that was Scarlett Hobson-Tomasic. And now back to McNeely. McNeely towards Meniscus. Meniscus going to be challenged there. Olivia Meniscus, sister of Rachel Meniscus, who used to play here, gets involved, and now they'll kick it down. And look at this. Nobody attacking for the Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack, just sitting back. Are they tired? And it'll go out.
Dallas made a little change. They look like they moved Meade over to the right a little while ago. Still have Gallagher up top.
Gallagher's been a big threat right now for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, really putting in a lot of hustle up there. Large girl, tall, wise, has some speed.
Pomerink, Mendola battling there in the center, and then it'll be kicked, and Gruskevich will see if she could clear it against Gallagher. Now it'll go through Lindsey Sims' foot. It'll be McNeely and Meniscus. McNeely runs right towards Meniscus, and Meniscus just kind of boots over to the other side, and they try to get it to the defender, but Jordan Meade will plop it up in the air, and Macking will try to win that. Layla Macking kicks it forward. The only person home is a Dallas defender.
Bodoni comes over and picks that off. Nice read on that. Go fix that.
So good hustle by Bodoni, and then maybe it's McNeely there. So it's going to be chasing right now as Layla Macking is just kind of running around a bunch. Pomerink now doing what she does. Pomerink now towards the middle. Dallas just content to play around with it right now with a 2-1 lead. Wilkes-Barre looks like they're getting tired chasing the ball everywhere as Dallas just has good foot skills. McNeely looking like she'll attack in the middle. She got 3 players there and slows it down because she can right now with those foot skills. De Silva going to lose it, and going to be won here by the Wolfpack. Herder will send a deep ball. Going to go to Conrad. Mendola trying to win that. Her and Conrad battle. Conrad wins that. Now back over to Evans. But it is McNeely. McNeely wins that. She's got a little bit of numbers there.
Right. Great pass-through ball.
So Meade is coming, and Jordan Meade sends one. It's going to go a little far, but back coming the other way is somebody on the hustle. And it's going to be McNeely, and then it goes out. No, it's not McNeely. Who's on that far side?
Like Fleshett come tearing down the left
so
side.
Fleshett, great hustle out of her, and now they'll get that corner opportunity. So like she was shot out of a cannon. So a nice job there by Madison Fleshett. She wears number 24. She is a sophomore. As McNeely was hanging back. So here's Megan McNeely. Very little wind here tonight. And Dallas on these dangerous corner kicks with Megan McNeely. Boots this thing. It lofts in the air. Meniscus got a head on it, and then shot and score by Dallas again. So looks like Pomerink.
Yeah, it looks like the corner kick went off maybe Meniscus and a defender's head, bounced out to Pomerink. She gave a left shot. Goalie made a nice attempt at it, got her hand on it, just not enough to.
3-1 is the score. 6:21 on the clock. 3-1 Dallas, leading the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack.
I think one thing we know is that Wolfpack will not quit. They'll keep pressing, and they have like I said, the top scoring duo in the conference, so always a threat to get right back in this game.
So here comes the Wolfpack, trying to get some offense going. Caitlin Conrad steps up, but they're going to say
handball. I think looked
a
like
handball.
Got her in the hand.
So Gianna Mendola from about 45 out. Like to see her take another step back here.
That handball is one thing a lot of people are talking about, trying to change and go back to incidental handball. I'm not sure that really had any advantage.
Mendola's kick plopped up in the air off of a head and score! I think that was Lindsey Sims there in the center. Lindsey Sims gets the header, and somehow the Wolfpack get back into this thing. Oh, great job there by Lindsey Sims. Her and Mendola were in the area, but the credit goes to Lindsey Sims.
I think it was a great service to come in there. It was a great ball swinging in there, right off to hit her right in the head. And the game's back on again.
3-2. Olivia Meniscus now gets it over to her teammate and then kicked out by Sims. Sims was looking for a call, didn't get the call. Haven't seen that much of Claudia Carver here. Like to see her get back in here for Dallas. Herder now trying to guard number 17, and like she is going to weave through that defense right now, Megan McNeely, and then kicked out there by the Wolfpack. Ardo Boyko still on the bench, got her ankle banged up. So we'll get this thing coming down towards Gallagher. Mendola steps in and it'll go out. 4 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock.
like Dallas making a sub. Bigalone coming back in for Maddie Fleshett on the left front.
3-2. It'll be Meniscus. Dusts one. Meniscus sends one over towards O'Donnell off her face. Still alive. And Dallas hustles on over. Viglone will get there. Griskevich trying to guard her. And then it'll kick back, and then it kicks, goes in. The header by Gallagher. And on top. Woo. That was scary. A good job by Dallas of pressing on. That's what they do. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. 3-2. Dallas leads the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. So McNeely winning it first to the ball. It'll be Herder. Now Crystal Herder gets it forward off of Livingston, and then Meniscus, and now back over to Herder. Herder's got 3 players around her, can play it back, plays it across. This is now Lindsey Sims. Lindsey Sims tries to get it through to Silva, and Lindsey Sims gets her leg on it over towards the defender Conrad, and what are they going to call, offsides or a foul?
Looks like he was going to let it play on to see if there was an advantage, and when it turned out to not be advantage, looks like he called it back. A little bit late for my taste. I think he can't let the play go on that long to see if it's going to work out. Seemed like about 4 or 5 seconds, but nonetheless, I think it was a foul there originally. He just...
Mendola kicks this thing. He's going to bounce short. Isabella Mendola will have it. She kicks it over to Herder, but Meniscus is there to disrupt, and now Herder gets it back and then gets it over to her defender. Now back over in Livingston, not able to get a handle on it. Emma Farrell kicks it over towards Herder, but it'll be Pomerink there to intercept. Pomerink to Farrell. Now back over to the center. It is Serpico. Here comes Olivia Meniscus with a little bit of a roll. Olivia Meniscus gets it over to the outside. Mendola's got a guard too. Who's she going to pick? Mendola's back, and Gianna Mendola clears this thing. Gets it to her sister. Here comes
a good number.
Herder and Mendola. Gets it towards Mendola. Can she beat one? Gets it on her back, then tries to go forward. Isabella Mendola got a body, but kicks it wide, and good defense once again by Dallas. So we get another substitution. 1:48 on the clock as the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack trail 3-2. Crystal Herder, Lindsey Sims, the scorers for the Wolfpack. Meade plucks it forward. Boy, they do that well. Gianna Mendola tried to get something on it, but McNeely was right there. Mendola's trying to challenge McNeely, but she's got Gallagher down there. She better get back.
She saw her.
And now Meade on her own, trying to beat Meade. Rushed that one a little bit, had a little bit of time. Thought she should have slowed it down and see if she could make one move on the defender. Jordan Meade, underclassman, played well and a big hustler for the Mountaineers. 1 minute and 5 seconds here.
Good job of McNeely to see her streaking down the right side. Got it over there.
3-2 Dallas. Mendola boots this thing. Gianna Mendola over towards Serpico, but Pomerink. Serpico will rush it. And then over on that far side is Viglone. Now back to De Silva. And they'll send it deep. It'll be Mendola. So Isa Mendola has Meniscus right near her. And Mendola sends a nice pass. Here comes a hustling number 18. Or is that Krasnavich or is that Farrell? I think that's Farrell. No, that's Krasnavich. Krasnavich, the senior, off of Meniscus. And now it'll be McNeely and Mendola in the center. McNeely will send this down.
Great ball down the
and
side.
they got numbers. Meade.
Send it now into the middle. Nice ball.
And O'Donnell's going to have to come out and does just come out. So good play by O'Donnell to come out on Gallagher. And
nice.
That will do it. Almost a score. So we'll take a halftime break, and we'll be back for the second half here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. here we go, getting ready for the second half this evening between the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack and the Dallas Mountaineers. Dallas leads 3-2. Want to thank our friends at Diversified Payroll Solutions, a full-service payroll provider. Advanced software technologies, stay on the cutting edge of the payroll processing industry. 2 locations, 44 Pennsylvania, Clayton, North Carolina. Chris and Brad Carver. Give them a call, diversifiedpayroll.com. You can learn more about their services and request your free quote, 570-693-2PAY for Chris and Brad Carver and diversifiedpayroll.com. So here we go. Second half. 1 card so far, and that went to the Wolfpack. That was Issa Mendola. And in the meantime, Dallas, they've done well in finishing. So Lindsey Sims now will gather it, cut one way, go the other. She'll kick it wide, back over, and Issa Mendola trying to get in a foot race over there. Defended tightly. Mendola send it back to her player, but Olivia Meniscus rushes that, and Jordan Meade. And Olivia Meniscus trying to outrace the competition, and she does. Meniscus now down within the 10, and then knocked down over that way. Gianna Mendola sidesteps that. Meniscus goes down, and no call, and it'll be a corner kick here for Dallas. So good hustle out of Meniscus gets Dallas that opportunity that they're looking for, which is let's hang it right around 3-4 yards out from the goal as Gallagher is down there, hanging right by the keeper. Sent across about 5 yards out, kicked out, headed out. There it looked like by Sims. De Silva now, the freshman, kicks it right across, puts just enough English on it to get by Mendola and gets over to the other defender. Now it'll be Meade, poking one through. Gianna Mendola gets her leg on it. Gallagher's right there. Gianna Mendola and Meade will battle on it. Mendola trying to use her body against Meade. Mendola wins that. Meniscus tries to win that. Mendola sends it down, but goes right off a defender. Crystal Herder is there. Crystal Herder trying to win that. Crystal Herder, they're going to say it's a foul on her. Herder looks back and is like, what was that?
Didn't really see much of a foul, but we're not down there, so.
Meniscus sends it down. Who is that? Is that Megan McNeely again? Yep. McNeely rips one towards O'Donnell and goes to the outside. So we're just 2 minutes into this thing. And the Wolfpack trailing Dallas 3-2. These two will go their separate ways when the postseason comes up. So this will be the last time they play this year. Twice.
You're right, yep. If the districts come around, you're right, to play in both different brackets. So.
Dallas surely to be in the District 2 mix. In the meantime, the Wolfpack hope to be in the district mix with the bigger classification schools, but we'll see what happens with them. They have lost 3 games against Berwick, Valley West, and Dallas. That will all play a factor here in the playoffs. Griskevich kicks it off Figlone's foot and then assumes it's off of her foot.
Yeah,
you know, if I'm Wilkes-Barre there, I stay tight as if, hey, it was off her.
I think it was, so I think you pick it up and put.
Pomerink rushed by Sims. Sims will kick it out. So Herder and Mendola are the offense, but Dallas has a triangle waiting for him, and then, of course, they got Pomerink lurking. It'll be thrown down. Nice play there off of Brigido's head. Evans will kick it over towards De Silva, and she will go gather the ball and throw it in. Thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service in Wilkes-Barre for giving you the Ja Mendola Show. We are driven by the McCarthy Tire. Bonita Brigido. Great job of body control there. Meniscus and Krisnavich get it over towards, now it is Pomerink. Mendola going to see if she can challenge. She'll get it over towards Evans and another Wolfpack player over there. Evans sends one down. And good defense over there. And then Wilkes-Barre still alive. And do they call a foul?
Yeah, it looks like a, I don't know, a trip maybe? I'm not sure.
Looked like it was just 2 players going for the ball. But nonetheless, official was right there, eyed it up, made the call. 35:54 on the clock. 3-2 Dallas. Ardo Boyko trying to get loose over there for the Wolfpack. Gallagher, Mendola, Griskevich, Meniscus, Griskevich, Evans. Trying to get one in the center of the field. And now Brigido and De Silva get tangled up there. It'll be a Dallas throw-in. So gorgeous night for soccer here at Mountaineers Stadium tonight. John Mendola and Jay Meniscus with you. Viglone and Brigido. Now over to Mendola. Mendola will see what she can do. Pokes it through. Can Crystal Herder beat Conrad? Herder with a ripper over towards the far side, and Morgan Solano comes out to grab it. Would have been a little wide anyway, but a good opportunity there as Herder ran past Conrad.
Nice little flick by Mendola to get Crystal
Now
Herder.
here's a possibility. It is McNeely. Gets her footsie on it on that far outside, and she tripped on the ball on her own. The turf got the best of her. Meniscus holding out over there. Now they'll get the call going their way. So Meniscus battled over there and was holding off, and then we got a little push call there on the Wolfpack. Sometimes it's, you think it's one way, it goes the other. Sometimes you get the call the other way. People, the Wolfpack complaining, say, wait a minute, she was pushing first.
Sometimes it's the second one, right?
Yep. Meade now going to send one across. Jordan Meade. And Gallagher finds the hole. Caitlin Gallagher.
Looks like it bounced off Bigalone and gave her a little tap pass right to her foot, and she was able to finish it, standing right there. So good being in the right spot.
Well, Gallagher has done a great job tonight.
Well, one thing I think we know is could be a lot of goals. Wolfpack keeps battling. They don't quit, so a lot of time left. I look for them to come right back.
34 minutes on the clock.
I just don't think we're done scoring in this game.
Isabella Mendola trying to dribble through 6 players. Dribbles through a few, but just too many Dallas players there. And then Meniscus hits it out. Four to 2 the score. Gallagher has 2 goals on the night for Dallas. Meniscus has a goal. Kick towards the center. Mackenzie Evans passes it but right into De Silva's leg. De Silva playing huge as a freshman, and Evans wins it back. Now Evans trying to keep it alive, but it goes off her foot.
Nice playing the ball in quickly by Vigalone. I like that. That was
McNeely
nice
now over towards the side. And now coming out of the back as Herder chased, and now it'll go towards the defender. And one out of the back. Nice job there by the Dallas defense. Olivia Meniscus, beautiful pass. It's McNeely. McNeely now looking to get a ripper. She'll make a quick cut. Good quick feet. Gianna Mendola wins it out of the back. She'll try to keep going. Her and Meniscus run into each other. And now it'll go to Lindsay Sims. Sims now over towards the center. De Silva kicks that back off of Mendola's leg and then back over Chris Navage. Now Palmering. And now it'll be won here by the Wolfpack. And they get it forward. It'll go to Mackenzie Evans. 4-2 every time the Wolfpack get close. Dallas finds a way. Viglone trips on her own feet. And now it'll go out and will be a Dallas throw-in. Brigido lost that. Right towards the Wolfpack. Got to be Farrell, who is in for Ardo Boyko, who's banged up. We'll send it across to the middle. Evans trying to win that against McNeely. Evans does win it. Evans shot out of a cannon and back, and Meniscus kicks it out as it went off of Herder's foot. 31:52 to go. Nice defense out of the back. Gianna Mendola will kick this high as Gallagher was chasing. So now a foul from behind Chris Navage on McNeely. So it'll be Conrad with a big leg over here getting ready to kick this thing.
Thought about playing it quick. Changed our mind. Sends a nice ball in there.
Conrad sends it, gets a little air, and then in the air, and then De Silva will win it. And De Silva just wins a lot of balls out of the back. Just a freshman.
Dangerous ball back.
Now
Mendola picks it off.
Well, just not quick enough. And Dallas just have people in the right spot. Nice job there by Dallas. 30-46 on the clock. I kick it over towards the center. It'll be Evans. Pomerant guarding her. Coming back. Brigido's making a run, but De Silva steps in front of that. She just disrupts a lot of stuff back there. Big Lone now being chased. Big Lone will kick it, and it'll go towards out of bounds.
Nice attempt. Saw it opening. Tried to take her with a speed move.
Another win by Dallas. McNeely, nobody near her right now. The Wolfpack look tired already, and there's 30 minutes here in the half. Just kind of sitting back, not hustling the ball. Dallas right now just wants it a little bit more, and that's why they're up 2 goals. Jordan Meade now trying to go.
Take her on the end line. Good defense.
Meniscus, Evans, and Evans kicks it deep. And now Mendola and McNeely kicks it out. Ardo Boyko is going to return. It's been a long time since she played. Hasn't played at all this half. Crystal Herder chasing. Kicked away by Meade. Mendola kicks this thing towards Herder. It'll be headed in the air, and Herder off the top of her head. And now it'll go the other way.
They pull it deep into Gallagher. Lays it off nice. Oh, just a little bit out.
Gallagher tried to get it to Meade.
Looks like she had McNeely breaking down the middle. Maybe might have wanted to turn to the inside player, but
Footsie came up there. 29 minutes on the clock. Here in the second half, Dallas up 2 goals over the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Ardo Boyko battling over there. Ardo Boyko trying to get it the other way. Meniscus over there. And now they get it forward. Crystal Herder. Crystal Herder will take on a few defenders. Crystal Herder tries to send it. Who's there? De Silva again with a nice play. Here's Herder. Will take on Pomerant. Too many players in the same spot. And now they'll kick it over to Lindsey Sims. Sims sends one down, and Caitlin Conrad will be there and just waits, and then kicks it back the other way. So good patience there out of Conrad. Got a throw in here for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Lindsey Sims. Pomerant, great hustle. The difference is Pomerant just has a little more pep in her step. Now kick down. Gallagher. Big Lone. And now they whistle that out. Griskevich will get a throw-in as the Wolfpack trail by 2 goals. Evans back over to Sims. Sims makes a quick move. Then it comes over towards the center. Here is Crystal Herder, and Herder gets stopped by Conrad. Now kept alive down that way, but it will go back up in the air in a battle down here between Evans and Gallagher. Gallagher pushes her off the ball. Gallagher now. Tall and strong. She'll send it down. Meade has a bead, and Ardo Boyko just about gets there.
Nice vision by Gallagher to see Meade streaking down that right.
So Dallas is leading 4-2 with 27-10. John Mendola and Jay Meniscus with you tonight. We are live on YouTube, on Roku, on Apple TV, on Periscope. And that is sent near Pomerant. Pomerant, Meade, and it'll say there it's out. Dave Mattis back there. So Layla Macking enters the lineup here for the Wolfpack. Meniscus boots this thing, and it'll go out. Ardo Boyko will get the throw in here. kicked up in the air, and it'll go out. And then Ardo Boyko will get another throw. Booted away there by the defense. Great play.
Nice ball through.
And now they'll get it over towards the middle. McNeely guarded by Evans. McNeely spins around. Comes back over Viglone. Which way is she going to go? Kicks it back to McNeely. Evans will kind of rush her. McNeely will make an extra move. Evans tries to jump over her, and then they'll call it on McNeely. So official looking for the play, looking at the play. McNeely looked like she tried to get up, and then Evans fell. Mendola boots this thing down towards Brigido. Brigido kicks it up in the air, still in the air, and then back over, and Pomerink bangs that into the stands. 25-22 on the clock. Crystal Herder. They need some offense from her. And she get her paw on a ball. Pick off by Meniscus. Nice hustle. And then Gallagher. Now Kira Pomerink. Now Meniscus will send it towards Gallagher. And she'll plop it up in the air. Back towards McNeely. Ardo Boyko gets it over towards Herder. Herder looking to make a move. Does.
Really nice footwork.
Crystal Herder gets it to Mendola's foot. Beautiful pass, but there's 4 defenders there. Mendola couldn't do much. Mackey tries to send one across. So Mackey at least got a foot on it, but not much of an opportunity there for the Wolfpack once again, as Dallas just kind of knows where the Wolfpack are going to be all the time. You've got to keep moving. The attack just not on the run for the Wolfpack, more stationary.
Nice job of Mendola coming over and cleaning that up.
Mackey. Hustled by Gallagher. And now back over Crystal Herder. Herder now trying to make an explosion. Meniscus is trailing her. Crystal Herder still going. Crystal Herder cutting towards the middle. Meniscus down from behind. Mendola, can she get a rip? Going to be too late. Goes far. Corner and scores. Morgan Solano was blinded on that. That was really not her fault. Mendola pulled that one out of her toes and trying to get to the back of the hole and did.
Nice shot to the far post and back in the game.
Sometimes lucky is good. In that particular case, I think Isa Mendola got fortunate.
Yeah, good shot to the back post. Great warm up there, or whatever you call it, getting the ball up there by Crystal. Great run. Made a couple good cuts and got that ball over to Mendola.
4-3, the Wolfpack trying to hustle to see if they can pull something off, and Layla Macking has brought a little bit of energy here for the Wolfpack off the bench, hustling. Here comes Gallagher. Gallagher tries to get by Evans. Evans tries to pick her pocket, and Gallagher right there, but Evans, they say, get the Wolfpack get the call on that, so it went off Gallagher. Throw in here. Off of Macking, kick deep. It'll be Mendola back there, has some time, kicks it up in the air, and it goes off her foot the wrong way. Back over to Griskevich. Griskevich will try to clear that, but it goes off Meniscus' head. Back to Gallagher, and a dangerous opportunity here for Dallas as the Wolfpack unable to clear it, and there is McNeely. Pomerink now. Pomerink finds some room as the Wolfpack laying down a bit. Gallagher now. Gallagher. Mendola gets in her way. Gianna Mendola finally wins one there against Gallagher, as Gallagher has done the job tonight. McNeely now, right there. McNeely still looking for room. Wolfpack chasing. Here's Meniscus trying to get some room. Meniscus stops, pops it back over to the middle to Gallagher. Gallagher right there. Her and Mendola battle, and Mendola kicks it towards the out, and then Mackey keeps it alive. Back to Meniscus. Olivia Meniscus gets pickpocketed back there by Ardo Boyko. Some really good action. 22-27 on the clock as Dallas leads by 1. Pomerink now picks the pocket, sends it down. She's got Viglone. They're chasing. They leave Pomerink open right now, both players. Chase and McNeely gets it over, and Mendola off her arm. Back to Griskevich. No call there, and now it'll be put towards the center. Still alive here. And dangerous. Official was 6 feet away, but Dave Mattis makes the call from 30 yards away there as he saw a leg get up there high. So it'll be McNeely right now from, the 16. So 26 out.
She's asking for 10. They're only giving her about 5, even though it's laid out in the line right there.
So they back up a hair. This is places where Megan McNeely does what she does.
Now they give her 11.
Yep. McNeely's beautiful shot. O'Donnell, and then followed up by Gallagher. So Gallagher follows up and scores the hat trick for Dallas, 5-3.
Gallagher's really figuring out to be in the right spot today, so she's having a heck of a game. A lot of hustle, following that ball in. Just really great effort today. A lot of those goals are hustle goals.
21-17 on the clock. Kaylin Gallagher, the difference tonight for Dallas. Just playing with tons and tons of confidence and just being way more aggressive tonight. So that's the difference right now for Dallas, the hustle and the aggressiveness out of the Dallas Mountaineers. Gallagher and Evans kicks it out.
The way this series is going, I fully expect the Wolfpack to go down and score in a few minutes. Just seems to be back and forth for 2 full games.
Well, battle over there. Meniscus goes down. No call. Macking does that. Issa Mendola, but Pomerink is going to plop it in the air. I think it's going to finally go out. Maybe that would gain a little bit of air. Must have went off a Wolfpack body after Pomerink kicked it.
I didn't see. Tough to
off somebody's back. Oh, the Wolfpack win that one. Macking and Meniscus just harassing over there. Well, we had about 20 minutes left here in the contest. 5-3 Dallas leads. Every time the Wolfpack gets close, Dallas scores. And a great follow-up by Kaylin Gallagher this last time. She's got 3 goals tonight. Big Lone in the center. Wolfpack just not as much pep in the step other than Layla Macking. Macking just has been a big burst thus far for the Wolfpack. I think that was Herder actually over there hustling that one. But Macking is right over there. She wears number 1 right near her. So here's a errant pass to Issa Mendola. She's got Herder, and Mendola. Mendola see what she could do. Mendola rips one, but thought she could pull that off. She had Herder over on the left, but there were just bodies all over the place. So kind of a tough circumstance. What do you do? She took the shot. Maybe could have tried to knife one through there to Crystal Herder.
I thought it was the right opportunity. Crystal was not exactly wide open, so I think it was a good idea to try and take one, rip it.
So here's a nice pass down to Viglone from McNeely. Viglone now runs right into Griskevich. Pomerink will get it back over to Viglone. Viglone tries to keep it in. Boy, that looked close, didn't it? So, but the
back to that other play, I think the only other thing he could have done was maybe try and drive in and try and get by. But there were 4 or 5 Dallas players. I think it was the right thing to try and shoot that. So
now it's back to Dallas. So some of the people are like, how did Dallas get that ball? I don't think any Wolfpack hit it, but I thought it was still in bounds.
Nice switch of the field by McNeely.
Nice job. Here's Meade, and that goes off of Meade from Ardo Boyko. 18-15 on the clock. 5-3 is the score as the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack trail tonight against Dallas. That's off Gallagher. And Mendola kicks it out. Throw in here. Hustle by Meade. Meade plops a high one. Evans is there and rushing in, and Pomerink was on the run.
On the run, volley's tough thing to hit, but
that ball's still going in the parking lot.
We really put a lot of pep on that
So Kira Pomerink just plays with a high motor. This out towards Issa Mendola, but Pomerink wins it in the head, and then Olivia Meniscus. Ardo Boyko looking out towards the center. It's going to be Lindsay Sims. Lindsay Sims playing keep away a little bit. Lindsay Sims towards Mendola. Can she get Herder involved? Herder, a little touch pass, but the defense was just sitting right there. She missed her. So Herder was open for a half a second, but it would have been a tight window again as some of the defenders just sitting and playing possum, knowing that it's either going to be Herder or Mendola coming down. McNeely, what a great run that was. Big Lone. Griskevich tries to bottle her up. Big Lone and Griskevich, the bodies, and saved by O'Donnell.
Yeah, both players going shoulder to shoulder.
That's kicked out towards the center. It's going to go off Meniscus. And then kick towards Mendola. Mendola kicks it through, but was hoping for the rebound, and that's what she ended up getting. And Herder played the rebound, but it really was to nobody there. And now back over to the middle. Meniscus is going to try to battle for that. Go towards the outside, and then back over to the outside here for the Wolfpack with Jordan Mead. It'll be Chris Navage. Back over to Mendola. Mendola trying to get it to Herder, and more defense there out of Dallas. Now Meniscus over to Mead. Good hustle over there by Megan McNeely. Megan McNeely with a high motor right now. Still hungry even though they're up a couple of goals. McNeely, Evans chasing her. McNeely still turning around. Likes to play with her back towards the goal. And now it'll be Pomerink and sends that one high. .15:21 on the clock. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service.
Still a lot of time in this game if the Wolfpack can find a way to get another goal in.
I don't think the Wolfpack have an answer for Dallas. I think they're close, but Dallas is just playing at another level right now. They're just out hustling the Wolfpack. But Wolfpack could score. We'll just see if they're able to. There's going to be no call there as Brigido pushed a Dallas player off the ball. Here is De Silva out of the back. De Silva, a very solid defender. Pomerink now with a big rush. Griskevich tries to get in her way. And then Evans and Pomerink. And now it'll be Kozik. Kozik sends one over to Brigido. Brigido looking. Herder. Herder boots one towards Kozik.
Nice build up here by the Wolfpack.
Kozik sends one to the rush. No good. Now it'll be Herder. Herder trying to weave through. Gets by one defender. It'll be macking off by a little bit. 14 on the clock here. 5-3 Dallas leads the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack tonight. Get to some high school football this weekend here, live on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire Service. Ardo Boyko back in after the injury, and then goes off the defender in the back. So I haven't seen much of Claudia Carver for the first 6-7 minutes of the first half.
Yeah, she's coming back off an injury. Hope that was not why. Haven't seen her. That would be unfortunate. So
yeah, let's hope she's okay. So Herder gets that towards Mendola. Mendola will look. Got De Silva. Mendola now goes over towards the center. Mendola fakes a couple of moves and waits for Herder. Nice pass. Here's Crystal Herder. Herder pokes one through off of Conrad. Mendola, left-hand shot, going to be high and long and left. So good possibility there for the Wolfpack, but not kind of like the rush like Dallas is getting. Just a different offense, different feel to it.
yeah, slower build up, working, trying to get that laid off and get that shot there. Good opportunity. Just a little bit wide left.
5-3 the score, under 13 minutes to go. As the Wolfpack trail here against Dallas area and Morgan Solano. Solano will get this in the air. It'll battle off of Kozik and Pomerink. And then Pomerink will hit it over to De Silva. De Silva trying to get a rush.
Picked off by Herder.
Crystal Herder trying to get going there, but De Silva got in her way. Throw off of Viglone, I thought. Griskevich every time assumes it's off of her. And Sarah Griskevich plays some tough defense. Mendola pressured there. Nice job. Here's Lindsey Sims, part of the offense here for the Wolfpack. Don't want them to be off, and they kick it off Meniscus.
Nice hustle back to get behind that ball and stop that
So
shot.
they had Brigido lurking there up ahead. She was trying to stay onside. And now here comes a throw-in. Mendola gets it over to Herder. Herder is guarded by Meniscus. And ball still alive. Can Layla Mack get there? No. Great defense there by Dallas. Who's that defender over there, Jay?
I think that was
And that shot goes wide by Herder.
I think it was Scarlett. I think Scarlett Tomasic. I think it looked like over there.
So Scarlett Hobson Tomasic,
Bunch of
great
people in there.
defense for Dallas on that far side.
That's why you hustle back to the goal like that. Great hustle play. Go back and save a goal there.
11-17 on the clock. It's 5-3 Dallas over the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Morgan Solano boots this thing. It'll go off of Meniscus's head. Won by Sims. Now back over towards Herder. Herder trying to find a little bit of wiggle room. Crystal Herder shoots in, goes high. Beautiful ripper, but Morgan Solano in perfect position right there. Gobbles that right up.
Wolfpack really has on the pressure right now the last couple minutes. If they can get one, they're back in this.
Meade now like he shot out of a cannon. Down that far side. McNeely lurking. And then goes off of one of the Wolfpack. It'll head over for, it's going to be a goal kick. I thought it went off the Wolfpack player's foot.
Yeah, tough to see over there.
Dave Mattis right there. And I thought Meade lost it off her foot. And it hit one of the Wolfpack and went out. But not what Dave Mattis saw right there. So it'll be a Wolfpack kick here with 10-10 on the clock. Trailing by 2 goals. Palmerick winning to the ball with her hustle. We'll get some substitution here. Kosick comes out. Macking comes out. Livingston is in. Corcoran is in. And Griskevich will throw this thing in. Off of Viglone. Sims. Meniscus. Back to De Silva. And Meniscus hits it off her teammate. I don't think it was on purpose. It just happened to hit her in the back. And Palmerick now with the hustle. Palmerick will send it over towards Meniscus. Dola gave Meniscus a little bit of the business, and the ref kind of turned her head at the moment, didn't catch that. And no call. Gianna Mendola now, she was shot out of a cannon, uses her butt there to get the ball out. And then Meniscus comes back, gets it over to Jordan Meade. Meade now will try to burst over to the side, stops, and then gets it back to Olivia Meniscus. And then back to Meade. Beautiful lefty, and O'Donnell with a good save. How about that left out of Meade? That was powerful.
Yeah, good. Right across the front of the goal. That was good. Dangerous.
Dallas wins the ball out of the air again. Crystal Herder now being chased by Gallagher. Southpaw by Farrell. Then goes over to Meade. Meade just like she's like hanging over by that Dallas bench. Catches everything 2 yards from the sideline and keeps everything in. Here's McNeely. She'll goof around with it for a second, and now Palmerick will rip this one towards O'Donnell off her face, and then Mendola clears this one. So no cleanup there by Gallagher as Mendola won that one. 8-11 on the clock. They get a substitution here for Dallas as Viglone will come out.
Looks like Maddie Fleshett coming in for her on the left outside.
Fleshett is in. So kicked over towards the middle. It'll be Meniscus. Now Meniscus again gets it back. Gets it back over. They're just playing keep away right now. They're just a little more fit. Gallagher. Still up in the air. They kick it out, but Dallas is going to be right there. McNeely now sent up in the air. Her and Sims. Sims and McNeely. Back over, and Griskevich gets it out towards Mendola. Mendola has Herder on her left, but chasing is Pomerink. Mendola will try to get a little separation. Sends it towards Brigido, but it's going to be a little far. Not sure what she could have did there. Maybe slide it over to Herder, but they were a little close to each other.
A little more angle, maybe. That straight ahead on turf sometimes. Going to let the goalie come out and clean it up like that.
6:54 on the clock. Griskevich through McNeely's leg over to Meniscus. She'll be chased over there. And pickpocketed is Corcoran. Corcoran does a good job over there. Corcoran sends it over towards Brigido. And that'll be cleared by De Silva. De Silva all over the field defensively. Here's Herder, Crystal Herder. Herder tries to rip one and rips it left. .6:23 on the clock, 5-3. Dallas leads the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Morgan Solano will get the direct kick. Goal kick. And she'll boot it over to her buddy. And now it'll come forward. And nice little pickpocket. Here's Herder. Herder with a possibility. Crystal Herder tries to rip one right. So the rush right now for the Wolfpack, just not getting close enough to the goal. Just firing away from far away. And that's just a credit, I think, to the Dallas defense, Jay.
Yeah, they're really holding them and not giving them a lot of great opportunities. They're in position.
Solano will kick this out, and she'll kick it sideways. And now it'll be Chris Navage trying to chase that. And it will go off of Jordan Meade, back over to McNeely. McNeely will send it over towards Pomerink, and Griskevich will guard her as Pomerink will play with the ball and just let it lay there for De Silva. De Silva tries to keep it in. What good footsie work there by De Silva, the freshman. Pomerink over towards the middle of the McNeely. Everywhere Dallas passes, they get it right on a foot of another Mountaineer player. Back over to Meniscus. Give and go. McNeely goes far post and just a little wide.
Nice work up out of the back from the right side of the field. Switched it over to the left. A give and go.
This Dallas team right now, I've seen Berwick, I've seen Wyoming Valley West, I've seen Crestwood. Dallas just, they look like they have it together. But again, we know some of those foes down the road for Dallas are going to be tough. But Dallas, possibility of winning yet another district championship. They just have a lot of the components. Tough defense, lots of offense, and a really good goalie. Here's Mendola with a 1-on-5. Not much doing, trying to make a bunch of cuts, just too many bodies there. And now it'll go to Herder. Herder will get it over to Corcoran. Corcoran tries to send it across. Mendola with a shot. What a save by Morgan Solano. And now the follow-up by Corcoran. Great save. She got the pawn at Morgan Solano.
Great through ball and a really nice attempt to finish by Mendola. Got it on the back post. Just a great save by Morgan Solano.
So now we'll get the throw in here. Crystal Herder. Herder trying to make a move on. Meniscus gets pushed over there. No call. And McNeely now tries to get a little bit of wiggle room. Sends it over to her friend Jordan Meade. Meade now looking to make a play. It'll come across, and who's home? And back over, and Gianna Mendola will get her foot on it back over to Evans, and Evans will get it forward to Sims. Now it'll be Evans. Little give-and-go action to Sims. Nice passing here for the Wolfpack. A rare charge for them. Sims going forward. Sims trying to see. She's holding off. Gets a shot over to the corner. Morgan Solano, another big save.
Good save and way to hang on to it by the goaltender for no rebound.
3:07 on the clock. Morgan Solano just laying out. Livingston plops it up in the air. Meniscus will use that head. Got that headgear. That's worked for her a lot tonight. And now bodies all over the place there and running into each other and winning that are the Dallas Mountaineers. Livingston, Pommering. Pommering gets it over to her teammate. They're going the other way. That is Fleshett. Fleshett coming down. Sends it towards the middle. It'll be Gallagher. Gallagher gets it over to McNeely. McNeely will get a shot and goes high. The patience out of Dallas. They don't press so much, but I guess when you have a 2-goal lead, that helps. But Gallagher didn't say, hey, I want to go get a 4th goal. Let me pass it over to my teammate McNeely, see what she could do with it.
Right, they're just really, I think I said early in the game, they're at their best when they're moving that ball around quick and making you chase them. And I think it starts to wear you out as the game goes on. So just
out hustling right now. And here comes Sims. Sims trying to get it forward. Sims makes a cut. Sims gets it over to Herder. Herder with the pass to Mendola. Mendola right now at the 35. Mendola trying to make a cut, gets it sideways. Mendola win it back, but a good job by the defense of slowing her down. Mendola with a ripper corner. Oh, what a save by Solano. And
in the corner, she got it up into the football crossbar. What a great save.
Great save again by Morgan Solano. She's been a difference maker as the Wolfpack aren't giving up, but she has just made 3 great saves in a row in the last 3 minutes. Mendola trying to send this across. She will. Plops it in the air a little long. Header. Possibility. Solano's and go in. Oh, what a save again right at the post. That's 4 saves for her in 4 minutes.
Onslaught by the Wolfpack the last 3 or 4 minutes. Just, like you said, a couple great saves.
Oh, now kicked right up in the air. And Evans is going to be called from behind on McNeely. McNeely falls down. Again, she gets bodied up, but she gets right back up. Tough young lady.
Yep, she does.
Less than 1 minute to go. Here's Conrad now.
Wolfpack holding that high line like they normally do.
Nice kick there by Conrad. It'll head down that way. It'll be Farrell. Just let it go out. And Wilkes-Barre will kick it away. Down 2 goals with 40 seconds on the clock. Mendola will set it. Meniscus wins it out of the air and gets it deep. Mendola sends it high. Meniscus again. She's won a lot of balls out of the air. It's knocked down there as her and Chris Navage get tangled up. 15 seconds. One more kick we'll get here out of Megan McNeely, I think, if she decides to take it with 8 seconds now.
Doesn't look like she's going to.
5 seconds. Coach telling her. Just relax. Way to go. So the Dallas area Mountaineers victorious tonight, 5-3 over the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service and Diversified Payroll Solutions. They are a full-service payroll provider with locations in 40 Fort and Clayton, North Carolina. Diversified Payroll. Give them a call. That's Chris and Brad Carver. Check them out online, diversifiedpayroll.com. The phone number 570-693-2PAY for Diversified Payroll. Jay Meniscus, final thoughts here tonight?
No, just another hard-fought battle between these two teams. It really went back and forth just like the last game, and I think both have a good chance to do something in the playoffs if we get there. So
Wolfpack have a lot to overcome. They've lost now 4 games, and they lost to good teams. Twice to Dallas, lost to Berwick, lost to Wyoming Valley West. They've got to come and find a way to win. In the meantime, Dallas looks sharp. They're passing well. They're playing well. There's a lot of synergy, a lot of young players getting involved, and I think things only will look up for the Dallas Mountaineers for the rest of the way.
Yeah, I agree. They're creating a lot of opportunities. Like they're passing it when they move that ball around. They make you chase. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can do the rest of the year. And again, the Wolfpack, I think, they don't give up. They got a lot of good players. I still think they're a pretty dangerous team to contend with.
Well, congratulations to Dallas tonight. Winners at home, 5-3 over the Wolfpack. For Jay Meniscus, I'm John Mendola. Good night, everybody.